Nancy from Trailer Park Gardening here. Just thought I'd give you an update on my pansy experiment and how that's going, and to show you what I've been doing with my geraniums, because last week I think I showed you my sad neglected geraniums. So what I've done is I have separated them into their own bigger containers. So they should be good in these containers until they're ready to go into my wooden planters outside after the May long weekend. Now this geranium here, it's not looking so good, but the reason is because it is growing this flower. Now, as much as I'd love to leave that flower there and have it bloom in my windowsill and look beautiful, I need to cut it off because it's focusing, this plant is focusing all its attention and energy onto producing this flower instead of producing a nice plant. So I want it to focus on the plant, to grow the plant before the flower. So it's getting a little ahead of itself. So I need to nip it in the bud, so they say. So I'm just gonna cut it off. Sorry, geranium. Sorry about that. Please don't die, please don't die. That's my little prayer for my plant. So now it should start looking a little better now that I've taken that portion off, so that hopefully it'll focus on being a healthier plant first. Now I've also planted some morning glories. So these ones here, I thought they were quite pretty. I seen one of my neighbors do them a few summers ago, and they look just beautiful. So I thought I'd give them a try. So I put them into this container here. So this was a container for grapes. So I'm just reusing that. And this was a lid for Chinese food. So I'm gonna give them a shot in there. And then I'm hoping to plant them along my chain link fence in front. So they should grow like all the way up the chain link fence, like weeds, I guess. And just flowers and lots of greenery. So create a nice wall sort of flowers and greenery. And then in my next container, I planted dahlias. So I'm gonna give them a shot from seed, which I've never done before either. I might have been a little skimpy on the soil in here, so once they start growing, I might have to add a bit to it. So this is the ones that I've done in there. And the only thing with these ones is it tells you the height that they're supposed to be, but it doesn't tell you the size of the blooms. So I'm not sure if they're really quite the size that I want them to be. Because a couple summers ago, I had bought dahlias from a greenhouse, and they were beautiful, beautiful, big flowers. But last year, I thought I bought the same kind. I even bought them in these pots here that said jumbo, but they were not. They were only about this big. Still nice, but not what I really wanted. So I'm hoping these ones will grow to a nice big size flower. But last summer was a crappy summer anyway, so weather-wise, so maybe it had something to do with the summer. Who knows? So that's what I got going on here. So now I'll show you what's going on for my pansy experiment. So I'm just gonna put these aside. Put this aside here and grab out my pansies here. So I covered them up last week. So they've been covered up all week. And this is what they look like. And now they are actually growing. I'm going to try to show you how much is coming out. Can you see all the buds all coming up? Yoink. So the thing is, this is the side that I put the fertilizer in, my homemade fertilizer, and this is the side that I didn't. And they look kind of equal. So I'm not sure if anything has anything to do with anything. We'll see as time goes on. But I do notice that in some of the containers, it looks a little like white moldy. So I'm gonna leave this off for a while. Try to, maybe there's too much moisture in there, or maybe because it was covered up. So now I'm going to put it in the sunlight in one of my windowsills and try to get it a lot of light now, and hopefully that little white sort of moldy looking stuff is gonna go away and dry up, and then they should be fine. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll let you know later on how my experiment is going with them in another video. I'm also going to post some pictures probably in my like on the YouTube page in my photo section. I'll post some photos sort of beginning and middle and end of what happened with them all. So if you want to check those out. So that's it for today, and I hope to see you next week. So make sure you like and subscribe. If you subscribe, it really helps me out with my channel. So I hope to see you next week, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.